XRP had spiked to nearly 50, well, actually 57 cents today, coming up to previous resistance, a resistance of which we had saw on the 22nd of April. So it's been approximately 13 days since then, and this is a very bullish thing. We're also seeing the same exact thing. 13th of April moves here, getting tested by other cryptocurrencies as well. Bitcoin potentially about to break out of this descending flag, descending triangle, whatever you want to call it. I call it a bull flag. And the price target for Bitcoin here, similar breakout from the previous bull flag we had here. And I measured the previous move of how big the move was from here of this breakout, and I put it here. A lot of times the market will repeat the same lengths and moves. And if we're just taking a look at this previous length here, that's going to put Bitcoin to 92 to 97, 98,000, something like that. So I think the next big pump for Bitcoin will probably do something like that. That pump would potentially take from start to finish 30 days, 30 to 60 days. And then it would consolidate, then correct a couple of times, and then make another leg higher, which will take probably months to make another leg higher or sooner. Who knows? But if this happens with Bitcoin, altcoins are surely going to follow, especially XRP. So something very bullish on a technical level for XRP is we see this key support here. Every time that this support is lost and then reclaimed, which we can see here, just so you can see a little bit better right there, we see a very big spike. This spiked to $1 the last time we reclaimed this key support, and it just happened again. So I'm thinking that we are going to see $1 very, very, very soon for XRP, just based on price action alone, only purely price action. If we take a look, today, May 6th, was the final date that, guess what? The SEC had to file their reply brief. And today they have done it, but it will not be available until Wednesday, the 8th of May. They're probably going to continue to say the same exact story that they violated this and they owe us X, Y, and Z. And I don't think the judge is having it. So this is very bullish in my opinion. It's the final part of this case. And the end of this case will be the judge's summary judgment, will be the judge's conclusion of what she thinks should happen. And what I personally am expecting is that the judge is going to have Ripple to pay, I believe it's a $10 million or a $12 million fine. And that's going to end this case for good, declaring XRP a non-security, all litigation out of the window, gone forever, at least for the most part, with the SEC. So this is going to stop the SEC, completely terminate the SEC regarding Ripple. They have no more to argue, nothing else to do against XRP and Ripple. And this is very bullish. While there is ongoing litigation, people are uncertain, they are fearful, and that prevents bullish price action. So what's going to start happening is we saw a pretty big spike with XRP today out of nowhere. In my opinion, what's going to happen is that people are going to start pricing in the judge declaring XRP a non-security and just the case being finished, right? Worst case scenario, Ripple could owe a big fine. That's kind of like the worst case scenario here. What is the timeline? What are we expecting? When is this expected to be done? Well, I would imagine probably 30, 60, 90 days from today, we will have an answer, and this will finally bring regulatory clarity, all different types of just pure clarity for Ripple, for XRP. And there's so many more bullish things that are happening. We don't even want to talk about them in this video because it's just going to take forever. We have the stable coin coming out. I mean, just so many more partnerships. It's just going to be amazing. XRP getting relisted on Robinhood. XRP getting relisted in other places that it wasn't. We have the IPO. There's so many different amazing things that I think is really going to push the price of XRP up very, very, very big. So again, we have this key support here. XRP has reclaimed this support. We are at support. Another retest of this level would not be out of the question before we take off. But you must purely understand here that the price suppression is insane. The compression of the price is absolutely crazy here. You take a look at this XRP, once we get back up to like 65 to 70 cents, that's when we're going to see the breakout, the true breakout of this pattern. Resistance here. And the price is now forced to break out. It's forced to break out, especially with Bitcoin, as I had previously mentioned. It's getting ready to break out as well. The market is getting ready to push up. We just completed the Bitcoin halving. This is the most bullish year for cryptos, period. We also have an election year. They're going to pump the stock market up. It is looking good. The dollar is correcting finally a bit. We take a look at the 1 hour time frame. The dollar has pulled back significantly, retreating. This is good. The dollar could be reversing down, which if this happens, that's going to be another bullish confirmation for XRP, for Bitcoin, for all cryptos in general. So as soon as this judgment is done, as soon as the judge gives her opinion on what should happen, which I think the judge is going to say, hey, you guys owe a particular penalty or fine. As soon as that happens, boom, it's over with. Even if it's a bigger fine, it's still going to be very bullish. But the smaller the fine, in my opinion, if any, the worst, I mean, the best case scenario is there is not going to be a fine. That's the best case scenario. There may be better case scenarios that you guys know about. Let me know in the comments below what you think is going to be the likely scenario for this case. But I'm thinking that it might just be the $10-12 million penalty, whatever that is, and it's going to be over with. So we have about 90 more days conservatively. Or we could potentially be within 30 days, maybe 30 days, 45 days. That's kind of like the faster thing. And maybe the judge already knows exactly what she wants to do here. So the judgment, the answer could come very, very quickly. Make sure you guys are a part of the Patreon where I'm posting buy and sell alerts for cryptocurrencies. We're making a fortune every single week with all the trades, the market updates, the future signals. And also check out my latest video. I made a futures trading tutorial on how to trade on Blowfin, how I'm making thousands of dollars every single month on Blowfin. It's a full tutorial. If you guys want to learn leverage trading, highly recommend checking it out. Another thing, I highly recommend that you guys use Algosniper. I mean, look at how clear the buy and sell signals are for this. It gives you a sell signal before the crash. Like, look at this. It says sell, and then you get a huge, massive crash, which you could have rebought the dip on the next buy signal. You guys need to be using this thing. It's only $1 at algosniper.com. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys want to trade on Blowfin, you have the link in my video description. They're giving away $7,000 in deposit bonuses. I have the tutorial. Check that out on my page. And make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.